Pandeo face. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show to recap the second of three college football playoff quarterfinals here on this show. Number 1 Indiana beats number 9 Alabama, 38-3 reaction. Oh my lord. I mean, honestly, I'm happy Alabama got blown out because I hate Alabama. And I like Indiana. I want to see them go win it all. It's been a good story watching this team this season. And they're the favorite to win it all now. I mean, Ohio State got eliminated last night. I think Indiana's got to be the favorite. I mean, they absolutely destroyed Alabama. And it's hard to believe this was 0-0 after the first quarter. Like, they got sacked on 2 out of the first 3 plays, but their offense got into a rhythm in that first quarter. They got a field goal, and then Alabama, look at that 4th and 1 play. That was stupid. They didn't convert. Indiana scores a touchdown. They get another defensive stop. They get another touchdown. You look at the score at 17-0 at halftime. 24-3 after 3 quarters, and Indiana gets 2 rushing touchdowns in the 4th quarter, making a 35-point victory. But, you know, people want competitive playoff games, and people are like, oh, get rid of the group of 5, or the group of 5, or that's the only blowouts. Here is competitive four plus score college football playoff games, and these are all just playoff games. Georgia, TCU, 65-7. Oregon, Florida State, 59-20. Bama, Michigan State, 38-0. LSU, Oklahoma, 63-28. Clemson, 31-0. Alabama, 52-24 over Ohio State. Clemson over Ohio State, 31-0. Clemson over Alabama, 44-16. Penn State over SMU, 38-10. Clemson over Notre Dame, 30-3. And Ohio State over Tennessee, 42-17. You can add Oregon, Texas Tech, and Indiana, Alabama. It doesn't matter what it is. Power 4, group of 5. There's going to be blowouts. It just is what it is. I mean, I don't know if 2 group of 5 teams should always make the playoffs like this year, but it doesn't matter if it's a group of 5, Power 4 conference. There's blowouts regardless. But anyways, let's talk about this game. Indiana just absolutely dominated, really. From the second quarter on, this was just absolute dominance by Indiana. I'm just not used to seeing an Alabama team get bullied like that. On both lines of scrimmage, offensive line, defensive line, getting dominated both lines of scrimmage. Fernando Mendoza only threw the ball 16 times, but he completed 14 of them through 3 touchdowns in this game. Kalen Black and Roman Hemby each ran the football very well. Their offensive line blocked super well. Their defensive line was really good as well. They got 3 sacks in this game. But what a game from this Indiana team, man. They're just so dominant. And congrats to Indiana Hoosiers, Rose Bowl champs, and actually the first team to win with a college football bye. Well, they were 0-6 for this. Well, of course Kurt Cignetti's going to win. He's a winner. Don't lose. Happy for the Hoosiers. And it's just a... I also love Fernando Mendoza, man. And it's just a great team, basically a great team of individuals coming together. Basically not saying it's just... saying it's not just him, it's the whole team. No one's more excited about anything than Fernando Mendoza's about anything, man. But Indiana flat out coached Alabama and outplayed them. Simple as that. Obviously, number 1 team, they're better than Alabama. This isn't really a shock. I was hoping this would be a close game because I wanted a good game to cover here. But now I can just make fun of Alabama. But let's talk about James Madison. They combined for 34 points against Oregon. Texas Tech, Ohio State, and Alabama combined to score 17 points. Pandeo face. But you know, let's talk about this. Kurt Cignetti, what he's done the last 2 years in Indiana is as impressive as any program flip in the history of college sports. What he's done with his team, it's just how good he is, man. He's won everywhere he has. I mean, he was at James Madison. I think he was at Elon, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been another team, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But now at Indiana, made the playoffs last year. They only lost 2 games, and this year now 14-0, Big Ten champions, the Rose Bowl champions. Just insane how much success they've had this year. Indiana just boggles the mind. They're basically the most perfectly coached team, feels like, in college football history. They make every single correct play. Their offense is just so fun to watch. If someone told you 2 years ago that Curt Cignetti would make the college football playoff in his first year, then in his second year beat Indiana, Ohio State, and his second year at Indiana would be Ohio State, Oregon, and Alabama, and on its way to the semifinals, I would have called you crazy. But for the third consecutive year, the Big Ten's guaranteed spot in the national championship. The Indiana-Oregon game was a heck of a battle on October 11th. We get a rematch of that. Fernando Mendoza, Dante Moore, Curt Cignetti, Dan Lanning. We get a rematch of that. Sign me up for that, man. I mean, beat Alabama by 35. You beat Ohio State to win the Big Ten and beat Oregon. 14-0. Insane, man. But let's talk about Alabama. Kalen DeBoer. He's just awful, man. He looks lost out there sometimes. Like, he just looks lost. Like, out there he just looks lost at times. I still think Alabama's going to keep him, but he just looks lost out there. I don't know what to say with Alabama. I just knew after those first 2 sacks, Cignetti would adjust quickly and figure it out. There was just never a doubt. But Kalen DeBoer. This game was 24-0 in the third quarter. I think Ty Simpson got hurt, if I'm not mistaken. Austin Mack leads a good drive, and it's 24-0 in the third quarter. You're down by 24. In the college football playoffs, to turn a 3-score game into a 3-score game, this dumbass Kalen DeBoer kicks a field goal down by 24 points. Can't believe they hired this moron. Guess he was afraid of getting shut out, so they just kicked the field goal. He had to be thinking, oh, we're not getting shut out, at least. But, some will be like, oh, they're trying to get a spark going. For what? Indiana scored the next possession. And it probably wouldn't matter if they went for it, honestly. But, come on, it's a 3-score game. And he turns into a 3-score game of freaking field goal. This dude's lost out there sometimes, man. But Indiana just rolled all over the Crimson Tide, runned all over him. And I want to point out, it's just crazy how Alabama's physicality and aura just evaporate off the face of the earth in less than 2 seasons. But I guess that's what happens once everyone can pay players, I guess. But it goes back to the last few years of Saban's tenure, but the trenches just stopped being the same, and it's continued under Kalen DeBoer. It's just a mix of Saban's players and DeBoer's players does not help address the O-line and running backs. Maybe in the offseason they should be fine for the most part. Don't know if you want to keep Ty Simpson, but Saban down the stretch, it was already coming apart, and then now with Kalen DeBoer, it's just fully coming apart with their physicality. No discipline or anything. Like, just physicality evaporated. Alabama just couldn't handle Indiana's physicality. Wow, the mighty SEC can't handle that physicality, apparently. Imagine saying this 4 years ago. Man, people really thought Alabama could beat Indiana. Sure, man. What happened to IU was so little and weak, and all they have is 3 and 4 stars. Man, the Big Ten's just better than the SEC. Guess you could just say it means more to the Big Ten. But the fourth, there was a touch. I think obviously you had the field goal. The start of the second quarter made it 3-0. But this 4th and 1 call. Oh my lord! So Indiana calls timeout. Alabama comes back out. Acts like they're in a punt. They give him formation to go for it. Ty Simpson lies behind the quarterback. Alabama then calls timeout. Then these motherfuckers come out again wildcat. Hand it off to pass it to Jeremy Bernard and receiver sweep. and gets stuffed. Idiotic decision and even dumber play calls. It's 3-0. Considering the final score, it probably don't matter. But dude, you're down by 3 at the start of the second quarter. And I don't know how many times I say this. Football teams, stop running out of the shotgun 4th and 1. I hate watching that. It's 4th and 1. You're at your own end of the field. Just punt the football. I know it's 4th and 1. You're like, oh, I can get this easily. Just punt it. Shocker, Indiana gets a touchdown immediately, 10-0. Charlie Baker, who's really emerged at the end of the season here, had big catches against Ohio State, and then a touchdown there. Ty Simpson got hit while scrambling, he fumbled the football, and then a touchdown, 1-yard touchdown to Omar Cooper. And then a touchdown at the start of the second half, I believe, was to Elijah Surratt, made it 24-0, excuse me. Then the field goal, and then Kalen Black and Roman Hemby each run in touchdowns. And Indiana gets the 38-3 victory, and they'll be moving on to the semifinals to play number 5 Oregon. That's going to be a hell of a game. Indiana-Oregon, a rematch. That's going to be fun. Let's go to the stat sheet. Indiana scores 38 points. Improves to 14. Oh, excuse me. That's how Alabama played today. Shit. But yeah, 14-0 for Indiana. I don't see who beats this team. I don't even see how Oregon beats them. If that's how Oregon, if they played offensively like that against Indiana, yeah, they're going to get run out of there. But Indiana had 0 in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, 14 in the fourth quarter. After the first possession, they just got rolling offensively. Fernando Mendoza, 14-16, 192, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, had 8 runs for 16 yards. What a game for Fernando Mendoza. Only 16 throws, but he completed 14 of them. It's just thing he's so accurate, and he can also run. And such a good person as well, man. Just all the qualities you want from a quarterback, man. Fernando Mendoza is just that damn good. Good thing he won the Heisman. Kalen Black, 15 runs, 99 yards, 6.6 carrying a touchdown. Roman Hemby, 18 runs, 89 yards, 4.9 carrying a touchdown. They have a good duo at running back with Roman Hemby and Kalen Black. Charlie Baker, 2 catches, 51 yards and a touchdown. Elijah Surratt, 4 catches, 40 yards and a touchdown. Mark Cooper, 3 catches, 45 yards and a touchdown. Riley Nowakowski, 3 catches, 36 yards. Caleb Blake, 1 catch, 11 yards. And E.J. Williams, 1 catch for 9 yards. Isaiah Jones had a fumble recovery. Defensively, 3 sacks, 6 TFLs. 1 for 1 on field goals from Nico Radicic for Alabama. Their season ends at 11-4 record. They had 3.0 in the first quarter, 0 in the second quarter, 3 in the third quarter, 0 in the fourth quarter. Austin Mack, 11-16, 103 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Ty Simpson, 12 out of 16, 67 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Ty Simpson, 3 runs, 17 yards. Daniel Hill, 5 runs, 13 yards. Jam Miller, did he even play? I don't know if he played. Jeremy Bernard, 4 catches, 60 yards. Ryan Williams, 6 catches, 53 yards. Josh Cuevas, 4 catches, 35 yards. Defensively, had 3 sacks, 6 TFLs. 1 of 1 on field goals from Connor Talty. Let's go over the team stats and we'll call it a video. For Indiana, they had 22 first downs, 9 of 14 on third down, 0 for 0 on fourth down, 407 total yards, 12 yards per pass, 215 rushing yards on 50 attempts, 4.3 carry, 1 penalty for 10 yards, no turnovers, 34 minutes time possession for Bama, 11 first downs, 3 of 11 on third down, 0 for 2 on fourth down, 193 total yards, 5 per pass, 23 rushing yards on 17 attempts, 1.4 rush, 1 penalty for 5 yards, 1 turnover with a fumble, 25 minutes time possession. But dominant performance by Indiana. 38-3 is your final score. So, yeah, that's all to say here, man. Indiana dominates. So, next game will be Ole Miss and Georgia. Both games I've recapped so far today have been blowouts. I mean, I guess it was due to happen after all those fun, high-scoring recaps I had yesterday. But hopefully the third game's good. Georgia, Ole Miss. So, yeah, 38-3. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace.